And it's that time again. That is right. It is the time when I answer the dumb questions that you, that's right, you, gave me. So remember, if anybody's offended by any of these questions, if anybody thinks these questions are ultra stupid, well, that's kind of the point. That's why we call it dumb questions. But remember, don't blame me. These are the questions that you gave me. First question. Did you ever go into the bathroom in CBGBs? And the answer is yes. Yes, I have. Now, for the younger members of my viewing audience, or for anybody who just didn't grow up in New York, isn't into like punk and heavy metal, CBGBs used to be a massive club here in New York. I mean, honestly, so many great bands played there. AC/DC played there. Patti Smith played there. The Ramones played there. It used to be one of the places to be. But more notorious than any band that played there was their bathroom. I swear to God, I want you to picture the absolute worst gas station bathroom, okay? Including the druggies right outside. Okay, you go in there, all right? You go in there. If you're a man, you go in there, you unzip your fly. You're about to take a leak, and you got the fucking roaches coming down. You got the fucking roaches coming down going, you want to buy some heroin? So you're like, no, motherfucker. I'm straight tonight. I'm straight. And then you got the rats running by, and the rats are running around your feet going, dude, you got any weed? So, I mean, honestly, and all you're trying to fucking do, you hear the music blasting in the background, you got the rats, you got the roaches, you got the fucking flies flying around going, you got any coke? So, honestly, after you walked in that bathroom, let's face facts, you did coke, you did heroin, and you did fucking pot with the fucking rats. I mean, all part of the experience. But I will tell you, there are pictures. I would advise anybody who's watching this who does not know what it was like, who was never there, go on the internet and look up the CBGB's bathroom. Okay? No matter what the disease, no matter what the plague, I can guarantee if you went in there, you're immune to it now. No matter what happens. I swear to God, honestly, the first place they look for a cure for AIDS, it was David Bowie. But, that worked out not so well for him, cancer-wise later. But, the first place they looked for the cure for AIDS was the CBGB's bathroom. Because, once again, if you survived, you had some serious fucking immunity. All right, next question. Hey, Ed, I saw you were in a movie with Sean Baker directing. Any funny stories about it? Okay, so yes, as I've said a couple times before, believe it or not, I used to be an actor. Obviously not one to hit it big, but, I used to do a lot of acting. I was actually an actor for about 20, 25 years. And, yes, I did. Sean Baker, who is actually a kind of a friend of mine, great director, has some amazing movies out. He was doing a movie, actually his first film, called 4 Letter Words. And he casted me as the loser who was obsessed with porn and why Disney was responsible for him not getting laid. Sean, look. I know you're an Academy Award winner now, okay? Were you like spying on me before we met and said that's kind of what I figured this guy is? And I know when he's in his 50s, he's never going to get a fucking haircut. He's going to be that loser. Let me write this script for him. I'm just saying, just asking. No, but all jokes aside, yes, I was. Actually, really funny story. We were actually filming a car scene with me in a car with two of my fellow cast members, where basically it's my one big monologue. I'm not like starring in it or anything like that. More of a supporting character, and I'm trying to explain to these guys what basically my point of view on the world is, and it's great. So we have, first of all, I want you to picture this. We have a $100,000 camera on the hood of this car. Now, Sean is an independent filmmaker, his first film, So needless to say, we didn't have like a green room to do this. So it was like, Sean's thing was, okay, we're going to take a $100,000 camera, we're going to put it in a car. And he goes to Paul, the actor who was actually driving. And he goes, and I want you to drive. Sean's like, wait, what? Yeah, no, it's okay. It's only $150,000. Wait, I thought you said 100. No, it's only $200,000. Don't worry, we're going to drive down this road in Long Island. Oh, okay. So we're trying to figure it out. So I'm trying to do my scene. Now, the only thing is, I'm in the back seat doing my scene. Sean is in the back seat trying to run the sound, right? Okay. So now, the only thing is, obviously, Sean doesn't want to be on the camera. Main problem with that is, once again, we're in the back seat. Only thing Sean's got to do is hide from the camera, which means he's hiding on the floor. So we're driving. Paul's freaking out, trying not to crash the car with the now maybe $300,000 camera on the fucking hood of the car, right? So it's like speed, slow, speed, slow. So anyway, long and short, Sean's trying to do the sound on this on the floor. Next thing I know, his crotch is on my face. Rather, his face is on my crotch. Okay, now, honestly, I don't know. Was he figuring, like, maybe do this suck up to Weinstein? I don't know. No, I'm teasing. He's not like this. He's totally cool. So I remember at one point, we're driving with this stuff, and we hear the worst fucking possible things you can do. You can hear, boop, boop. It's like, oh, motherfucker. So we have a car slowly driving past us. We have what I'm sure is now a $400,000 camera on the fucking car. We have two guys in the front, one guy in the back, and a man's face in the man in the back's crotch. All I got to say is, oh my God, that officer must have called this in like, guys, you won't believe this shit, and it's the end of the night. Fuck this shit, I'm going home. Okay, well, needless to say, this is already going over. Alright, so let's see. Next question. Strangest experience that you've ever had trying to see a show, namely a band. I remember when I was 17, me and a whole bunch of friends of mine were going to this place called China Club to see a band named Rain Dance. And, we're all having a good time. We want to get some food first because, we're underage, but we got fake IDs, so. And China Club was always a little bit loose on who they served alcohol to. So we knew we were getting fucked up that night. So we found, go hit a pizza place. We sit at a park bench. And we're all sitting down. There was me, my friend Randy, my friend Barney, and my friend John. We're eating the pizza. And there's this woman on the next bench over, just looking at us. It's like, okay. She's wearing a drop and suck. Now, in case you don't know what that is, that's the little hoop thing that sometimes women wear. Just goes down to here, comes up to here, and the idea is, geez! So anyway, more than you know. Anyway, what winds up happening is, so we're sitting, we're eating our pizza, no problem. And next thing we know, she's asking us for a cigarette. All right, so she walks up to a cigarette. My friend Barney's like, here, take a cigarette. Just go away. Too skanky. Okay, we're 4 horny teenagers, and you're too skanky for us. That's saying something. Go away. So, all right, she starts walking away. And basically, then she goes to us. She's like, you guys like tits? I'm not even joking. That's how she sounded, and she had less teeth than I do. Do you guys like tits? We're like, oh, fuck. So all of us look at each other. Did she just say? Do you guys like my tits? Next thing we know, the fucking drop and suck goes down. And I swear to God, she had funky slinkies in there, okay? Because one goes down, hits the floor, comes back up. And it's doing it like in a sequence. So now at this point, none of us are turned on. None of us are tempted. But we can't take our eyes off the titties. It's just going like this. Like you. Well, I'm waiting for her to start doing tricks with them. Make them go that way. Make them go. See if she do a little bit of this. I don't know. I'm watching. I struggle to get up. My friends all struggle to get up. we start standing up, and we all burst out laughing. We all hit the floor because this skanky woman, this fucking toothless, skanky, drug-addled woman wants to know if we like tits, and her tits are, like I said, like a slinky here. So we're all like, don't look! It's like dealing with Medusa. Don't look directly at it! So then, what happens is we start to get up, and we hear, do you guys like pussy? We're like, no! No, we're gay, for God fucking sakes! She looks at us and she goes, why didn't you say that from the beginning? It was like, oh, God. Alright, guys, so that was Dumb Questions with the Men. Went a little longer than I intended to. Being Irish Jewish, this is one of the few times I get to make that comment. Certainly never hear that comment. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for the next Dumb Question of the Men, please do feel free to ask. And everybody have a good night. All right? Oh, and before I go, you guys like tits? It was weird as fucking hell. Everybody have a good night.